Alright folks, welcome back to the IAMCDB project. I of course am your host DK, you are not. And we're going to get started with a little shave here today. And we're going to be doing another sample Sunday on this Easter. And it's going to be from, I believe, the 2018 Shave Saturnalia set. And it says here, a celebration of 14 unique artisans. So, we're going to be using number 12 today from Herc soaps. And it has a little write-up right here. Let me show you guys. So it says, based out of Little Rock, Arizona, Herc Soap Co. is a military family operated and dedicated to those who serve. Mail call has blueberry top notes with California currant and rosemary to make a soap designed to remind you of all the good things in life. So, we're going to have a good shave here today. I actually am familiar with Herc soaps. I have one of their soaps, the Tiger Smile scent. And they have a very good vegan base. So, as you can see there, it kind of even has like a light, like bluish green tint. And it is quite nice. I get the blueberry, kind of get the rosemary. It's like a bright and just pleasant scent, you know. I really like it. We're going to be getting another supply shave in today. Hopefully this one doesn't go too long because I got some shit to do around the yard. And we're going to be finishing off with some Mammoth Soap's Mood Indigo. So, let's get right into it. I got my That Darn Raw brush with the Bird's Eye Maple with the cream on top, or ivory, whatever. And my 28 millimeter SynBad knot from AP Shave Co. And CDB was kind of raving about his new AP Shave Co. brush. And I've had the SynBad for a while, and I think they make awesome synthetic knots. Alright, so I got some soap in my Lancaster bowl here, as always. It smells good. We're going to have ourselves a good one. Alright, let's get to lathering. I just got some coffee in the mug. So, pay no mind to the intro. I always thought it was funny that people took offense to CDB's IAMCDB You Are Not intro. I always thought it was funny that people thought he was being arrogant or something. I didn't know the little backstory to it. I guess he was just paying homage to someone, Chevy Chase or something like that had a similar monologue. But I always thought it was funny that people took offense to it. And I've done an intro paying homage to someone else before. When I did my Williams shave, I did a kind of an homage intro to Shaving with Fuzzy. He kind of goes, "Aye, it's Wednesday, so of course that means it's Williams Wednesday." And just paying homage to these guys, not making fun of anyone, you know. I'll probably do more of these in the future, just to pay homage to my fellow community members that have unique intros. This scent is hopping out. I'd say it's probably a 5 out of 10. It's not overwhelming. It's kind of right in the middle there. Kind of industry standard. 5 out of 10. It's funny because we never really get to the 10 out of 10. I think CDB had mentioned that before as well. Never call anything 10 out of 10. It's like, it's always like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. This is coming together pretty nicely. It's kind of hard sometimes with this big ass knot. It kind of just looks like it eats everything that I give it. But it's in there, trust me. Synthetics don't eat lather, so it's just holding on to it for me. Go ahead and wet the face. And I should probably move this little brochure now so it doesn't get wet. Alright. This SynBad knot, I set it myself. I put a little spacer in there because the hole was kind of drilled pretty low. So I put a like a rubber washer in there to create like a 1/16 or 1/8 of an inch space, something like that, so that it would be set a little bit higher, because I found when I kind of dry fitted it that it didn't splay very well, so I had to get that loft a little higher. But now it's to my liking. It splays pretty easily. It's maintaining a nice backbone, and together it's kind of just perfect for me. I'm gonna go ahead and paint in a little bit more water. Feels like it could take it. And this is just a nice blueberry scent, and I feel like that rosemary just kind of creates a nice little it just adds to it nicely. And I'm sure the California currant is in there somewhere, rounding it out, but I mainly pick up the blueberry and rosemary. All right, that feels nice. Get that brush to give up some of that lather. Thank you very much. Doing that little kind of spinning technique. All right. We'll go ahead and take some of that creamy goodness and put it back in the bowl there. All right, here we go. Pass one. Supply Injector. Generously gifted to me for my birthday by Jack at the Virtual Groomroom. And it's got a Schick Proline B20 blade in it with a few uses. I'm not really sure. All right. Kind of just smooth as all get out. This is on the mid-aggression plate. They're kind of like 2-dot plate. They have a plate with 1 dot, a plate with 2 dots, and a plate with 3 dots. So this is the medium. Very nice. I got a couple comments on my previous video, the straight razor shave, and there were people kind of giving me some tips, and I like the way that they kind of approached it with respect. They were just kind of like, hey, if you want to give this a try, it might help your technique. But they were talking about kind of when I was going on the upward stroke. And I'll definitely try to demonstrate it on my next straight razor shave. But they were saying, you know, that it looked like I was having a little bit of difficulty. And I even mentioned that it felt awkward. So they were quick to try to give me a few tips, which I appreciate. My buddy Jack, you know, he kind of teased me while he was at it, and that's totally fine. I understand. You know, I know Jack well, so I'm totally cool with that. And then a viewer of mine Mr. Bear, Dr. Bear, he's gave me a couple tips, and what I like is he'll send me a video of exactly what he means. He sent me one on his the way he kind of does some scent mixing, kind of like I did on that video a little while back. And then he also sent me some straight razor tips, and he put it on video. And so that's super helpful. Thanks, man. And I definitely will try to implement those and see how they work for me, and if they make me feel more comfortable while shaving, they'll get thrown into my routine immediately. All right, let's lather up. Let's get some more lather. I kind of like, those guys trying to help out, because it's like I can continue trying to get better with sort of, I won't say the wrong technique, because whatever works for you is the right technique. But I even mentioned that it was feeling awkward, and so instead of moving forward and potentially, well, I actually, in all reality, I probably would have gotten better with the technique that I'm currently using over time. But if there's a better way to do it, why not give it a shot? And then if that works, get better, with the technique that feels more comfortable to you. So we're going to give it a go. And we'll see what it does for me. Let me pick up a little bit more suds over here. This was kind of looking a little thin. All right, looking good. I'm take a little sip of coffee here. Uh-oh. Gonna have some blueberry with my coffee now. I'll wipe that off. All right, here we go. Pass 2. I wish YouTube didn't have restrictions on its live streams, where you gotta have 1,000 subscribers to do live streams. I watched both of CDB's live streams, the Saturday one and the Friday one, and they were great fun, and a ton of people joined in, and we were just having a great time. And then I also joined in with Heather and Jack on Instagram, and watched their lather challenge or lather battle. And I gotta say, I missed the Mantic 59 one that was on yesterday, Saturday, but I'll definitely try to catch the replay at some point today. I gotta say, we've been cranking out some videos as a community, and my my queue of videos that I need to watch is at about 27 right now. So if I'm a little bit behind on your guys' videos, that's why. I'm a little bit behind, but I will watch and I will comment. I try to comment on everybody's video, because YouTube, the matrix of YouTube likes interaction from your subscriber base. And the only ways that a subscriber or a viewer can interact is by liking the video and by commenting. And I suppose hitting the notification bell maybe. But I know that I've heard from many content creators, kind of on the, I watch a lot of video game content creators as well, even though I don't really have time to play video games anymore, but I also watch a couple hip-hop themed podcasts that are on YouTube, hip-hop and rap, you know, and I've heard many YouTube creators talk about, you know, just the interaction with their subscriber base and how it helps. So that's why you'll hear a lot of people say like, oh, leave a comment, you know, I want to talk with you guys. Some of them probably don't want to talk with you, but they want their channel to grow. If you notice, I never ask for anything from you guys. I never ask you to like or subscribe. I never ask anybody to leave a comment. Just do what you want. I'm not in it for that. I'm just in it just to have fun with the community, really. Just like it says in my my kind of channel description. Just here to shoot shit and talk about the hobby that I love, you know what I mean? But when I watch other people's videos... Oh, what am I doing with this piece of crap? That's the one that I wiped the lather on. This is the one that you put on your face. Silly me, silly me. Alright. The Lancaster towel for the win. But when I watch YouTube, I make sure that everybody's channel that I enjoy, I subscribe and hit the notification bell. And then the notification bell has like three tiers. It says like, I want to be notified about all videos, I want to be notified about some of the videos, and then I want to be notified about none of the videos on the bottom rung. And I always put all the videos. I don't even understand why I would subscribe if I didn't want to see all the videos. It makes no sense to me. I really wonder if YouTube just implemented that on their own. Because when you hit the notification bell, it automatically excuse me, it automatically goes to that middle rung where it's like, notify me about some of the videos. And if you don't adjust it to all the videos, you're gonna miss videos pretty regularly. So I don't know if YouTube just did that as a way to ease the load on their servers or what, but I definitely think it's stupid, because why would I subscribe if I don't want to see the content? You know what I mean? But yeah, everybody's channel that I watch and I enjoy their content, I make sure to like every video. Even if I don't always agree with what they say, I appreciate the effort that they put in. This shit isn't exactly easy. The video might take 20 minutes to make, but then you gotta put in a little description under your video, and me, I put all the gear that I use and any of the other channels of fellow YouTubers. I put that in there as well in the description. And so it takes a while, you know what I mean? You got to make a thumbnail if you care about that sort of thing, which is just kind of like the title screen that people see when they scroll through their feed. But yeah, I always do that because I want to make sure that my buddies are getting, you know, the support that they need, and I want to push them up in the algorithms as well. In the matrix of YouTube. Alright, let's get a little bit of aftershave here. Now that I've been on a little fucking inside how YouTube works. Fucking little rant there. Gave ourselves a pretty healthy pool of aftershave. That came out kind of quick. Oh yeah. And so this Mood Indigo from Mammoth Soaps, I believe the aftershaves are made by West Coast Shaving. It's alcohol-based aftershave, I believe. I didn't get any burn out of it. Yeah, alcohol. And this one has a blueberry note as well, but Whereas the Herc soap's mail call was kind of like a bright, pleasant blueberry, this one's kind of like a more dark version of blueberry. And I remember on this release, one of the scent notes was actually night sky, which again, I don't think that has a smell. Excuse me. But it more so sets the scene, and I feel like that helps when you're envisioning a scent. So this one was like blueberries, something or something. I actually didn't look it up before I made the video, but it's kind of like a darker take on blueberry, and it's real nice. But it's the only other thing that I think I have a blueberry note in, so I just matched it. And I do enjoy this scent quite a lot. So we had ourselves a damn fine shave, no pun intended. And I'm really enjoying this Supply Injector. I'm gonna have to try the other base plates. Probably when this blade goes out, which might take, you know, up to 7 shaves. When this blade goes out, I'll probably put a fresh blade in with a whole nother base plate, and we'll just do that until that blade goes out. That way we kind of have like a little bit longer term feel with the razor on that setting. But yeah, everything went good. Herc soaps, H-E-R-C, Herc soaps. They make a great vegan base. They have a lot of cool offerings. They're relatively affordable, probably right there in the mid-range as far as price goes, so that's good. Military owned, if you veteran owned, if you care about that sort of thing. And just good stuff, man. Real good stuff. And Mammoth soaps as well. Real good stuff. Make some pretty unique scents. And they donate to charity with their releases. So that's pretty cool as well. My Lancaster bowl, as always, very, this is in almost every single shave. I love this bowl. And I think I said that he was releasing Black Sheep towels that I use, the Lancaster towel. I think he said he was going to I said he was going to release it yesterday. That was my mistake. It's next Saturday, the 18th. So sorry about that, guys. If you ran over to his site real fast and they weren't there, you have another shot. All right. I was just preparing you guys. I was preparing you guys, you know, to get over there. So if you ran over there and there was nothing there, my bad. April 18th, you know, you can have another crack at it. And this time you'll be ready. So, all right. That's it for me. I'm out of here. Have a good Easter, guys. You know, even if you're just staying home with your family, make it a good one. All right. Cheers. I'll see you guys next time.